Alex Kurtzman has signed a new mega deal with CBS Studios to keep him on Star Trek and more, I think. This is just terrible for Star Trek fans. Just want to preface this by saying I've never watched Star Trek. I've only watched people who have and know how bad it's gotten under him. I'm working off that basically. And this is going to be more so about Hollywood destroying properties, signing on people that don't care about the source material, don't care about what they're working on, just push an agenda, destroying that property fans love, don't care about the fans. So this is an article from Deadline by Nellie Andreeva. It says, Alex Kurtzman, the top producer on CBS Studios roster and architect of the studio's Star Trek universe. When we say Star Trek universe, we mean modern Star Trek, like Discovery and Lower Decks. But moving on, he closed a massive new 9-figure overall deal there for a secret hideout banner. No financial terms are being disclosed, but I hear the pact is in the $150 million range, putting Kurtzman in the very top tier of television writer-producers. That's absolutely disgusting that he's getting that. He's absolutely destroyed Star Trek with Discovery and Lower Decks. And he's failing upwards. Like J.J. Abrams, like Kathleen Kennedy, although she stayed in the same position. But it's just disgusting that they're giving these people 9-figure deals. J.J. Abrams gets a $500 million deal for destroying franchises. Speaking of Star Trek, he did the last 3 movies, I think, at least the newer trilogy, and I know people didn't like that, and he went Star Wars, and that wasn't good. Now he's on to DC to destroy that, with new Black Superman with Ta-Nehisi Coates, 9/11 apologist. I'm gonna destroy Superman and DC in general. And Kevin Feige's gonna do it with Marvel now, MCU. Now they bring back Alex Kurtzman for I think 5 years. Yeah, the agreement will keep Kurtzman's secret hideout at CBS through 2026, so 5 years. Say goodbye to Star Trek. This is ridiculous. This is giving the studio exclusive rights to the company's projects for all platforms, including a series adaptation of Stephen King's short story, The New York Times at special bargain rates. Additionally, Kurtzman will remain at the helm of the growing Star Trek franchise for the next 6 years. 6 years. Heather Caden will continue to lead the Secret Hideout content team, along with SVP Aaron Bayers and Director of Development Robin Johnson. Under the new deal, Secret Hideout will expand its ranks with additional executive hires. This is the second consecutive time CBS Studios has stepped up to re-up Kurtzman with 2 years left on his deal. That is absolutely terrible. The ratings don't matter to them. They don't care that they're losing money, losing fans, losing respect. They just care about the agenda. And I couldn't find the clip, but there's a clip of Alex Kurtzman saying he puts agenda first in his storytelling in Star Trek. He doesn't care about the source material. He doesn't care about the story. He doesn't care about Star Trek. He just cares about pushing his agenda. The prolific writer, producer, director launched Secret Hideout in 2016 with a 4-year overall deal at CBS Studios, and Caden and Bayers as his top executives. 2 years later, he signed a new 5-year overall deal with the studio. At the time, valued around $25 million. That put him in charge of expanding the Star Trek franchise. Back then, there was one Star Trek series, Discovery. 3 years later, Kurtzman and his team have grown the Star Trek franchise to 5 live-action animated series for Paramount+. Oh yeah, I forgot about Picard. And absolutely destroyed Picard. Just terrible. The company also recently produced The Comey Rule, It has the upcoming series, The Man Who Fell to Earth. This is a quote from someone. It says, extending our valuable partnership with the brilliant Alex... Brilliant, huh? Wow. Shows how much they care. Brilliant Alex Kurtzman in Secret Hideout has been a top priority for CBS and Paramount Plus. Wow. Just absolutely no regard for the brand, the IP, the fans. Jeez. This is George Cheeks saying this. President and CEO of CBS. Wow. Disgusting. Alex's vision and leadership of the Star Trek franchise and his ability to create artistic and commercial series across all platforms put him in a special class of creative talent. Jesus Christ. This is fucking terrible. The much higher value of the new 6-year deal for Kurtzman and Secret Hideout than their previous one reflects a far more competitive talent marketplace. Overall deals for prolific top showrunners have gone up dramatically in the past few years, driven by streamers' aggressive pursuit of A-list creators. Traditional studios have had to step up to secure their key producers, which CBS Studios has done with the new overall deals for Kurtzman and fellow prolific creators Robert and Michelle King. I don't know anything about them. I can't comment on them. The pay increase also recognizes the success of Kurtzman and Secret Hideout had at the studio, making this an easy bet. What are you talking about? What success? Jeez, this person clearly has no idea what they're talking about. Go into the ratings in a little bit here. Let's try and finish this up. Alex and Secret Hideout have been extraordinary partners who, through the prolific... How many times am I going to use prolific? Jesus. Through their prolific output of high-quality shows have allowed our studio to grow exponentially, said David Staff, president CBS Studios. Alex's vision and breadth of interest is unmatched as he and his team have reignited the Star Trek franchise with 5... Why is he doing that? And counting. Brilliantly unique series, while at the same time creating long-running hit series for both network and premium spaces. Kurtzman's relationship with CBS Studios dates back more than a decade. He co-created and executive produced Studio's Hawaii Five-0 reboot, which ran on CBS for 10 seasons. CBS Studios has been my home for over a decade because of the incomparable David Staff. Always finds a way to demonstrate his decency and creative passion, not just for the work we do, but for the many people who did it, Kurtzman said. In David Nevins, I found a rare breed executive with auteur taste and the guts to take chances, who's encouraged us to create a premium streaming and cable that pushes boundaries. Over the last year, I've had the extraordinary privilege of being eyewitness to steady leadership George Cheeks has brought to CBS. Star Trek universe built by Kurtzman and the Secret Hideout consists of Star Trek Discovery, Star Trek Picard, Star Trek Lower Decks, the upcoming Star Trek Prodigy, the kids show that looks nothing like Star Trek, in partnership with Nickelodeon, and for 2022 Star Trek Strange New Worlds featuring the characters Pike, Spock, and Number One. In addition, Secret Hideout is in development on Star Trek project based on Section 31, with Michelle Yeoh attached to star. Wow. I mean, just look at the list here. This is embarrassing. And they're giving this guy what they say is $150 million. That's fucking crazy. Beyond television, the Star Trek's universe also includes digital content across podcasts, websites, and social content, as well as global consumer products in gaming, publishing, collectibles, toys, apparel, collaborations, and more across all retail channels. Kurtzman will continue to work across Viacom CBS divisions to expand all ancillary Trek products, and will hire a franchise manager to report to him. The New York Times at Special Bargain rates is based on King's short story about a woman receiving a call from her dead husband Jessica Mecklenburg is writing the adaptation. Secret Hideout's development state also include previously announced Blackbird, Lena Horne, in America, based on the life of Lena Horne, from Kurtzman's frequent collaborator and writing partner, Holmes' granddaughter, Jenny Lumet. It is set at Showtime, where the company is also developing Scarface and the Untouchable, written by Ben Jacoby. At Showtime, Kurtzman also executive produces Cavalier and Clay, a limited series with a production commitment based on Michael Chabon's novel The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. Additionally, Secret Hideout has optioned multiple books, including The Girl Who Could Move Shit with Her Mind by Jackson Ford. The company is rep by CAA attorney Michael Gendler. I mean, this is just disgusting that they do this. All the people that think Kathleen Kennedy's gonna be gone, how are you feeling now? This is just crazy. So I just pulled up the ratings. This is ranked by 18 to 49 demo. And Star Trek Discovery is at the bottom of this list at number 24 for 2020-2021. They put it on CBS this year. I don't remember what channel it was on before. But it's at 0.21. It posted Equalizer at 1.18. And the Equalizer averaged 8.787 million viewers. Star Trek Discovery averaged 1.712 million viewers. That's embarrassing. It's Star Trek. That should be up there. If you click on the ratings, it started at 1.702 and fell to 1.627 at the end of the season. Now, again, this should be way up. It's Star Trek. This should be up at the top of the list, or at least up there. But, I mean, it's just embarrassing. I mean, if this was ranked by viewers, this would be 22 out of 24. It would only move up 2 spots from the demo ranking. That is embarrassing. I can't believe they hired this guy. It shows they don't care what you think. They just care about pushing their agenda. I don't even know if losing money is gonna get them to stop. I think in like 2 to 3 years we'll start to see a change, start to go back to kind of normal. I don't think we'll ever go back to what was before completely, but I think we'll stop seeing the woke stuff in like 2 to 3 years. And 5 years, I think we'll know for sure. I think the election in 2024 will play a big part. But, I mean, it's just so demoralizing to see this. Rewarding people that just don't care. They want to destroy this stuff. The showrunner for Loki, he tweeted out that their goal was to make Loki bisexual. They didn't care about the story. They didn't care about the character. They didn't care about the source material. They just cared about pushing their own agenda, inserting themselves into it. Showrunner's bisexual as well. They just want to push their own agenda. That's all they care about. They don't care about you. So I don't even know if losing money will stop them. I think it will for Marvel. This Black Widow flopped. And I don't think Shang-Chi and Eternals are going to do well either. I think both of those are going to flop. Especially if they don't release in China. So that could stop them. Phase 4 is kind of set in stone though. So the rest of the phase you'll probably see it. But Phase 5 things might change. But even if they do change, you still have those characters. You're going to need to work on them on them drastically. Taking characters or source material from the past like 10 years when the comics went to shit. Marvel and DC Comics are almost out of business because they went so woke and it's just complete garbage now. And they won't stop. They're just going until they can. They're gonna have to shut down. It's fucking crazy. It's really demoralizing. It's disgusting, but I guess just say goodbye to Star Trek. And Star Wars fans, don't get your hopes up that Kathleen Kennedy's gonna be gone after this year. Don't be listening to those rumors. But what do you think? Do you think things are gonna turn around anytime soon? Anytime in the next 5 years? Do you agree with me? Disagree with me on that? Thoughts on Kurtzman, this deal? Let me know. Like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, comment, share. I have another channel called Thoughtful Outlaw Sports where I talk about basketball, baseball, football, and anything else sports related that I'm interested in. So check that out if you're interested in that. And see you next time. Bye-bye.